let's look at exercise 2.4. Don't forget to put the date up at the top. I hope you're ruling up your pages. Number 1, write down an integer suggested by each of the following. So, in other words, write down a number that represents a profit of $300. Now, if you make a profit of $300, that means you've made 300. So the best thing is like positive 300. Now, you often don't show the positive sign. So you can actually get rid of the positive. You don't have to show positive. So just 300 would be a good number. See, 8 seconds before blast off. So if you blast off a rocket, okay, you know how you have the countdown, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If the time before blast off is usually negative time, like it's before you want to go. After the mission, like if you're blasted off and you're 2 minutes into your mission, then we say the time is positive 2 minutes. So 8 seconds before blast off would be negative 8. It would be a good integer to show. Okay. E. 36 metres above sea level. So if here's the water, 0 is often called sea level. When you go up, it's positive, and when you go down, it's negative. So if you are 36 metres above the sea level, best just have positive 36. Don't show the positive, just have 36. Sorry, G is the one we want now, G. Withdrawal of $20. That means you take money out of your bank. So your bank balance is going down. So that's actually negative. When you take out money, it's negative 20. I, a 2-point loss. So you've lost 2 points in your game or something. So you're playing a game and you lose points or something. K, you go up 20 floors. So here's a building, and you get in the lift and you go up 20 floors. Up is usually positive, so I'd say that's, 28 floors, so it'd be positive 28. And M, if you've got $225 in the bank, I would say that's a positive thing. If you owe the bank money, it'll be negative. So it's positive 225. I want you to finish the right-hand column of number 1. Okay, now look, for number 2, let me explain. You've got to use these symbols. Now, that symbol means less than, and that symbol means greater than. All right, so you've got to look at the numbers and work out which one's less than, which one's greater than. So if I'll do C. So I've got negative 7 and positive 5. Now, actually, I won't show that line there. That'll confuse it. Negative 7 and positive 5. Think of a number line. Okay, zero's in the middle. Now, negative 7 is back here somewhere. Positive 5 is up here. The number that's furthest to the left, as you go to the left on the number line, the number is getting smaller. As you go to the right on the number line, the numbers are getting larger. So 5 is larger than negative 7. So negative 7 is less than 5 would be the correct symbol to use. You wouldn't use this one over here because negative 7 is not greater than 5. So you have to use this one. Now look, see how with this sign, you've got the big open end here. This is a big open end. This big open end always points to the biggest number, and the small pointy bit points to the smallest number. So it makes sense. This small end points to the small number. This big V open end points to the big number. Okay, let's look at G. You've got minus 2 and minus 11. So on a number line, let's get rid of those two that we've done there. that one, and that one. We've got minus 2, minus 2's here, and minus 11 is right back here somewhere. So this minus 11, remember the smallest number is always furthest to the left on the number line. So minus 11 is smaller than minus 2. So you put the little pointy bit, the small pointy bit, pointing towards the smallest number. So this little pointy bit here goes towards the minus 11. So the way we read this, that symbol means greater than, so minus 2 is greater than minus 11. So here's minus 2 here. It's to the right, so it's greater than minus 11. And let's look at K. We've got minus 4 and plus 67. So let's get rid of those two. We've got minus 4. And plus 67 is going to be right up here somewhere on the number line, 67. So which number? This minus 4 is to the left of it, so it's less than. So minus 4 is less than plus 67, so that'd be the answer. Now, I would like you to have a go at number 2. Finish the rest of number 2, please. Okay. Let's look at number 3. I'll do C and F, and you can do the rest. Arrange the following integers in ascending order from smallest to largest. Now you need to think where they are on a number line. So I always like to have a number line ready. There's actually number lines in the back of your textbook if you want to have a look. There's some number lines in the back pocket there. Let's see, minus 6 is here, roundabout. I'm just saying approximately. I'm not counting along the number line. I'm just imagining minus 6 would be back this way. 1 is about there. Minus 4 is somewhere about here. And 9 is right up there. And 2 is here. So starting from the left on the number line, this is the smallest here. Remember, as you go to the right on the number line, the numbers get bigger. So let's list them in order. Minus 6, minus 4, 1, 2, and 9. All right, let's do F. Minus 56, 23, minus 79, 0. Oh, hang on. What am I writing them down for? I've got to write them down in ascending order. Forget that. Just look at your book on page 75. Let's get our number line and sketch approximately where these things are. Minus 56 is back this way somewhere. Now, I'm not putting a scale on here. I'm just imagining. So we're not going to count 56. I'm just going to put the number about there. 23 is up this way somewhere. Minus 79 is right back here. If you start off at 0, you go minus 1, minus 2, you get minus 56. You keep going to minus 79. 0, of course, is in the middle there. 6 is somewhere between 0 and 23, so I'm just going to pop 6 in there. So if you look at them now, what's the smallest? The smallest number is minus 79, and then it's 56, minus 56, and then it's 0, and then it's 6, and 23. All right. I want you to do the other ones in number 3, and then you can actually go through. Oh no, just do number 3 and number 4. Now with number 4, you're going from the largest to the smallest. So if you're doing the numbers from the largest to the smallest, you start on the right-hand side and work backwards. So if we were doing these numbers here from the largest to the smallest, it'd be 23, 6, 0, minus 56. Minus 79. I want you to have a go at numbers 3 and 4. Okay, now just quickly looking at number 5. Number 5, state the opposite of. Let's have, what's the opposite of west? 300 kilometres? The opposite of west is east, 300 kilometres. That would be going in the opposite direction. What's the opposite of adding 5? Well, that would be subtracting 5. And what's the opposite of minus 2? The opposite of minus 2 would be plus 2. Okay, so I think you can actually do number 5. Now look, I want you to go through the rest of the exercise. See how much you can get done. That'd be great.